doing that every day. Listen, I don't care. You think the tasings you've been getting are bad? You keep it up, pal, and we're gonna start really amping up the amperage on those tasings. You're gonna get. Ooh, you have no idea. What? Oh, hello. Yeah. We're early. Holy crap, Hammer! It isn't even 6 yet. Uh, uh, uh Blackheart Knight, save me!
Oh no! Oh no!
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the show. How great to see y'all here. And we got Blackheart Knight up here. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm so in trouble. The audit that reported me to the building code enforcement office for releasing a video at 11 a.m. yesterday on government working time, even though it's the summertime and I work for the school. I'm so scared.
Oh no. Holy crap. So wait a minute. So what you're telling me is that Audit Them is trying to get you in trouble for releasing a video during school hours on July 1st, I guess you said with yesterday, right?
Yes.
For releasing a video during school hours in July when there's no school.
And reported me to the the county's building code enforcement office.
What? Holy crap. You know what? I take back everything I ever said about Audit Them. He is dumber than I thought. Like, he actually is that stupid?
Yeah, he is actually that damn stupid.
That's unbelievable, man. Like, oh, I got it. I got it. This is my got you, man. See, he released it at 11 a.m. That's during work hours. Oh, yeah. He works at the school. School's closed during the summer, but it still means that you cannot do anything during your days off. Don't you understand that?
Yeah. And what about scheduling a video? You know, as a content creator on YouTube, you can schedule videos to be released, right?
He ought to. Oh, man. It's unbelievable how dumb these people can get.
Dumber than a bag of hammers.
Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. It's Hump Day. Yes, Wednesday morning. And Griffey was first. All right. Here's your happy dance, Griffey. All right. Yes. Victoria B was number 2 today. All right. Welcome. Uh-oh, look at this black card. David E. Persons has a joke for us. What's the difference between a frauditor and a dynamic? I always have trouble pronouncing sulfafist. Can you say that word?
Sulfus.
Yes.
Sulfistic.
Yeah, it's right. It's a tongue twister. Sulfacystic whiner. What's the difference between a frauditor and a sulfacystic whiner? The spelling.
Hey.
Oh my goodness. We got Becca in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show.
I'm going to be releasing 3 videos today, so it's like, I wonder how much I'll complain to my, actually, he also sent the emails to my county commissioners about me.
What?
So, I'm a deep doo-doo.
It's like, it's like, I don't know. It's almost like, I mean, I'm just trying to imagine. I've always said this before, too. Like, when these guys fill out their paperwork or send their complaints to the police department, I always said, like, it would be fascinating to be a fly on the wall to see the people reading these complaints. This officer trespassed me because I was trespassing. Meh, fire him. The hell is that, you know? And same kind of thing here. Like, I'd kind of like to see, like, in that boardroom or whatever, like, hey, one of your teachers has a life and does things other than sit here and teach all day. Okay, so what's the problem? He does things that I don't like. Well, who are you? I'm an idiot and a YouTuber that's stupid.
He also carbon copied one about Flat Derp, complaining about him reporting him. And he was like, he shouldn't tell me he did shut the F up and everything like that. That's against the law or something of that nature.
Oh man, I'm telling you, he's getting nuttier and nuttier every time. Ladies and gentlemen, P. Barnes is here. Let's see who else we got. We got Black Heart Knight. That's so funny. All right, Terry Barnes, good morning. God bless. God bless you, sir. The Highway Star. Yeah. All right.
I'm going to talk to News Now Voodoo and see if he can figure out why Goat Boy is so stupid.
Hold on. Let's see what he has to say.
Wait a minute. Blackheart, you don't understand, man. I'm the one who told him to file that complaint. Yeah, it was my idea.
It was your idea? Oh, okay. Now I understand why it was why he sent that email, because it was your idea. So you know what? I think you're in for a good level 10 tasing.
What? No. Wait, listen, man. No, I was trying to help you. Yeah, no, it was terrible. I wrote half of that dang email, man. Anyway,
Yeah, burn, baby, burn.
Holy crap, hammer sandwiches. Tastes like chicken. And it smells like fried chicken. It's Southern fried voodoo. Oh my goodness gracious me.
Well
All
done,
right.
News Now Voodoo.
Right? With a side order of ouch. All right, just a moment. I'm trying to do something real quick here. I'll take them. There it is. All right.
Oh, by the way, I will be watching that Superman movie when it pretty much the day after it comes out. So I'm gonna have fun with that.
Right. We're probably gonna wait until what's the date? It comes out the 11th, right?
Yeah, it comes out the 11th.
So we'll probably see it on the 15th because they have the discount Tuesdays at my local theater.
Okay.
Yeah, and then because I want to bring the kids and make a whole big thing out of it.
Oh, by the way, they're releasing the original 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the theaters for the 35th anniversary or 40th anniversary or something like that.
Nice.
35th anniversary.
Oh yeah,
I will see that as well.
Oh, absolutely, no doubt. All right, so let's see. Let me get caught up. See who's in here that I didn't say hello to yet. Oh, we got squirrels in the house. Good morning. Great to see you back. Let's see. P. Barnes, Leland Squirrels. But we got 2 Australian from Griffey. Wacky Wednesday. Slap News Now Voodoo to oblivion.
Wait a minute, man. I'm still shaking from the taser latent. Now you want me to get smacked? And Blackheart, you don't want him to smack me, do you?
Of course we want him to slap you. I mean, it's all in good fun. Fun for us, but may not be for you.
Oh, crap! Oh, no! Whoa, wait, hold on, man.
Oh, News Now Voodoo. You mind if we have a name?
Wait, I'm sorry. What?
Yeah, News Now Voodoo.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you mind if we have a little name change for you temporarily and zap you?
Wait, no. I'm not letting you get away with that. Yeah.
Your name for the next 2 seconds, for the next 5 seconds, is audit them, and you will receive a mega jolt.
No. See, he thinks I'm
Right.
gonna fall for it. Listen, I think you need your information to be prominently displayed. Wait, what? Ow!
Prominently display that. You like that? You like that?
Holy crap, hammer sandwiches. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right.
You can schedule the video, but Blackheart Knight, you keep forgetting that you work for the government. Yeah, that makes you a servant.
I'm a public servant, which means slave. And he actually told me that pretty much.
Oh man, these guys are nuts. Donna Ray, what's up? Mr. Thomas, good morning, Rash family. Happy hump day. Griffey, Highway Star, Pete Barnes, Raven Wings here, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome. Let's see. Pete Barnes, Griffey, Donna Ray, who else? Oh, we got another 2 Australian from Griffey. Zap News Now Voodoo. Love the name change.
Alright, yeah, so they're gonna call me audit them for a day. So what? You know what you need to do, Griffey? You need to get a blank piece of paper and write down my request for all the names and salaries of everyone who works everywhere ever, and have it on my desk by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. I'm gonna sue you, the Australian government, the King of England, the Dork of Yorkshire, the Duke of Earl, and Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl, Duke of Earl, Duke, olive oil.
That was so wonderful. Thank you, Griffey.
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much. You're forgetting about the frauditor in Alaska. No one came to his rescue. That's right. Electric Guide 28. I can't believe I'm watching a large hairy man play with dolls. Hey, he's a voodoo doll. And I got kangaroos. And I got baby voodoo dolls too. So yeah, you don't even know the half of. I got action figures with the kids play with those. Chef M80's in the house. All right. I got the Lane Meyer sentencing queued up, but I mean, it's like a 2-hour video. I'm obviously not going to play the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, we all know what it's about by now. I watched it last night. That just sucks.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Chef's asking about the sentencing, so we could get into that because I just wanted to play part of the victim statement because to me that was the best part because that like really shows like everything we always say about these guys. And this isn't one of us. This is one of their victims saying, "Hey, he did this, he did that," and it's all the stuff we always say that they're doing.
Yeah,
so
I know that for a fact. What they do, it's happening. It's happening to me lately.
Yep. But
so nowhere near the scale of what she went through.
Right. But do you remember what exactly the sentencing was? It was some kind of like probationary thing, right? It was crap.
It was probation for a few years.
Yeah. A lot of everybody, it seems, is extremely upset that the judge was so light on him.
Of course. I mean, when you got idiots like that roaming around terrorizing people,
yeah.
Why should he get probation? He needs to get prison time. It was a concerted effort to terrorize that poor woman.
Yeah. And again, it's like, okay. And I mean, this is why like the whole thing happened the way it did, because it's literally like, okay, a prosecutor is prosecuting me. So I'm going to go after his wife because he's prosecuting me. And he's evil, he's horrible, he's rotten because he's the prosecuting attorney. It's like that's like the definition of a criminal trying to intimidate the prosecution into letting him go or finding him innocent or stop prosecuting him. I mean, that's absolute. That's why it's a federal offense.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that. You can't intimidate or harass the prosecution just because you don't want to get in trouble. Like, no, that's literally not. That's you talk about like RICO stuff or whatever. That's like very close to the type of criminal activity you hear about from mafia all the time. Right? Oh, we'll go after the judges. We'll go after the prosecutors. We'll go after the people that are trying to put us in jail to get them to say it's the same.
Where does it stop? Where does it stop?
It doesn't. That's the problem. Anyway, Lexianne is here. What's up? Let's see. Electric Light, Lexianne, P. Barnes, Chef M80. Back on the streets to cause mayhem. Yep. Let's see. By Tony Chihuahua live with you. Lane Myers could talk underwater, right? Kingster 2001 and all. That's everybody. That's Ollie. Yep. Bet he posts a video before the end of the week. You never know. He took no responsibility and got probation. Yep. No guilt, no responsibility, nothing. Let's see. They fought against him having no contact with the husband. Yeah. One of his minions will post. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Let's see. Uncle Artie Taze has no.
Artie, why? Oh yeah.
I'm telling you that. That's a no good. Well, anyway, since we've been talking about it, first of all, before we start moving on into the videos and stuff, any other updates on this crazy audit them situation there, Blackheart?
Nah, I mean, I'm gonna just keep on doing what I'm doing. I mean, he's just trying to intimidate me, so I'll stop. In fact, I think this will be the last time I mention Goat Boy because he's feeding off of this.
Yep. It's just more fuel to his fire of stupidity.
Yeah, I mean, we've proven how stupid he is. We've proven that he is, well, he's just doing this because he's a narcissistic a-hole who gets off on this. He had, so, me, I'm just going to move on with my life. And because if he's emailing these people who have nothing to do with all this, I mean, government officials who can't do anything about it anyway, or even my own supervisors who, well, just aren't going to violate my First Amendment rights like he's trying to do.
Right.
I'm just going to move on. Do what I do and ignore him. It'll piss him off even more, though.
Right. Well, that's it. And, like, I remember probably over a year ago now, covering a live stream he did where he's talking about how he's got all these people working behind the scenes to take down all the anti-frauditors and this big, huge campaign, and he's going to destroy us all and this and that. And now here it is a year later, and he's like making complaints. It's not even frivolous. It's like you said, okay, I got it. I'm going to complain about the fact that he's posting videos from work, even though they're closed during the summer. So he's, I mean,
and emailing the code enforcement, building code enforcement office at that, it's trying to get them to do something about it. My county's building code enforcement office.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Oh man,
how are they going to do anything about it? In fact, maybe hey, Go Boy, I'm waiting for the code enforcement office to come send their officers over here to put me in handcuffs for that. Come on now.
Right? That's ridiculous. It's not even anything. It's insane. I guess he's just trying to grasping at straws to try and maintain relevance or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all it is.
People is dumb. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, since some people
Carry
were
on,
asking, what's that?
I said, let's carry on, shall we?
Yes. Since some people were asking about the Lane Myers thing, I do have the video from the hearing queued up. Again, it's an hour and a half, so I'm not going to play anywhere near the whole thing. I just wanted to play some of the victim's statement. Before the sentencing, the victim came up and make a statement. So I wanted to play this because we all know how these guys are. It's only audio because they don't allow video in the court. But this is from Lucid Lair. And yeah, just listen to what she's saying and how this affected her and think about what we know about frauditors. And it all comes together. And it's like, yes, this is what we are always here talking about, that this is what these people are doing to people. Check this out, guys.
My name is Shannon Walker. I wanted to take this opportunity to speak directly about what it has meant to be a victim in this case and to share the truth. I am here today because Lane Myers chose to stalk, harass, and terrorize me, and by extension, my family and my community. Lane Myers first contacted me when my husband was prosecuting him for his misdemeanors. In his words, he wanted to come talk to me about my husband being a crooked-ass prosecutor. He emailed my husband that he knew where we lived and would come to our neighborhood soon. Twice, he showed up at my workplace trying to find me. He called me many times and left several voicemails. These actions were sufficiently terrifying on their own. But that wasn't enough for him. Lane Myers then built an entire campaign of harassment on lies. Lies about me, lies about my family, and lies about why he was targeting us. Lying became his tool to justify his harassment, to manipulate others into joining him, and to keep his campaign of fear alive. He lies that I am a public official, as if that somehow makes stalking and harassing me acceptable. Just to be clear, I haven't been a state employee since December of 2024. I now work with the University of Arizona, not for the University of Arizona. Lane Myers knows this and has known it for months, but he conveniently hid it from his followers because it undercuts his argument that he can do whatever he wants to any government employee. Lane Myers said that he was going to take my career from me, and he tried to do exactly that. He called my boss and dozens of people I work with, anyone he could get a hold of. He threatened to sue me repeatedly, using the legal system as another weapon to intimidate and control me. And of course, he demanded that I resign from my job over and over, even though he had no idea what my job was and could not identify anything that I actually did improperly that was related to it. I want to address Lane Myers' statement to the probation officer in the pre-sentence report. In that statement, he tried to downplay his conduct as simply criticizing my husband in a voicemail and claimed he never encouraged anyone to contact me. Not only was this not a valid reason to contact me at all, the reality is that he did far more than this. He threatened to come to my home and workplace, repeatedly posted my contact information online, even after being ordered not to by Superior Court, and explicitly told people that anyone could reach out to me. When that contact information was briefly taken down by a concerned colleague, Lane called me immediately to taunt me about it and said that everybody knows where I live and everybody knows where I work. He then told his followers it was proof that their emails and phone calls were working. One of his many lies is that I called a federal judge to get his girlfriend, Catherine Hendricks, fired after he reached out to me, something that he, she, and I all know is not true, and something that she has openly admitted didn't happen. Lane Myers has blamed a number of people for whatever happened with Miss Hendricks' job, whoever he was angry with at the moment. But he decided to claim it was me when he needed a story to justify what he had done. He has also stated that there's FBI evidence supporting this claim. Of course, this evidence has never appeared. If it existed, Lane Myers would have plastered it online, live streamed it, posted about it repeatedly, and sent it to everyone on Earth. It doesn't exist. We all know it. It's just another lie he tells to keep his harassment campaign going. But he continued to push the false claim to the probation officer that I caused his girlfriend to lose her job. So although the pre-sentence report states that Lane took responsibility for his actions, this demonstrates that he is not. True accountability would have meant telling the truth and stopping the harm, not continuing to spread lies and minimizing the fear and chaos he caused for me, my family, and so many others. Lane's lies. His online mob accepted them, repeated them, and weaponized them. They have called me, emailed me, and left me voicemails. hundreds of messages echoing his false claims. They have threatened to make false reports to Child Protective Services to have my children removed from my home. They have demanded that I be fired and have spread the same shifting stories Lane Myers' creation, a campaign that Lane Myers started and that his followers have been eager to carry out for him. Lane Myers could have stopped all of this at any time. Not only was this completely in his control, he was ordered to do so by a court. But he continued the same behavior, inciting his followers with his lies, showing them my contact information over and over, and encouraging them to target me. As a result, the harassment and threats against me escalated even further. Lane Myers orchestrated this harassment, and now he tries to distance himself from the consequences, pretending he is a victim of a system gone wrong. These were not isolated mistakes. They were deliberate actions Lane Myers chose to take to harass, intimidate, and control me. And let's be clear about why he did it. Lane Myers cannot win lawfully, so he attempts to win unlawfully. There's simply no reason to post the names and contact information of victims, witnesses, or the prosecutor's wife in your criminal cases, except to incite people to contact them, intimidate them, and drive them out of participating in the criminal justice system. By definition, this is terrorism. Lane Myers liked to call his supporters the nonviolent army. Here are just a few of the things that the nonviolent things that he and his army have done in his name. Lane Myers posted an altered image of my spouse holding my severed head. He posted multiple images of my husband with crosshairs over his head, a symbol that is strongly associated with shooting targets. His supporters have sent me messages including, "Hope to see you tarred and feathered one day soon. You are all parasites who should be thankful that they're allowed to even exist. People are going to be fisting your ass in a prison cell. Scum such as yourself deserves to be gunned down without mercy. I hope that you will get to see your children die before you meet your end. Please do this world a big favor by killing yourself. Die, Shannon. Please fucking die slowly and painfully." And just this past Saturday, after Lane Myers violated this court's order yet again, he returned to YouTube to lie about the statement I submitted to this court and I received. "You deserve to be hung in the street with your lying husband." This is what Lane Myers calls nonviolent. This is what he's built and encouraged, and is the fear he brought into my life and lives of many others. And he wants this court to believe he will comply with this court's orders. He can't even control himself while he's in jail awaiting sentencing. Lane Myers often likes to say that I harassed myself by watching his content, and he likes to lie and say that I made up the harassment by sending harassing emails to myself. The truth is,
Wait a minute.
Why?
He said that she was harassing herself by watching him harass her. If she didn't want to see me harass her, she shouldn't have watched it.
That's blaming the victim right there. You good grief.
Oh, holy crap, that's insane. Man. And these people and their supporters don't understand why we have no respect for these guys.
Yeah. I mean, good freaking grief.
Internet God, yeah, it's like they say, if you don't want to be on camera, stay home, right? If you want, I love it. Just a few weeks ago, I was watching a video where somebody, I might have been on the show, I don't remember, but where somebody was like, a guy was out like with his children. And they're like, "Can you please not film my kids? If you don't want your kids to be filmed, don't leave the house." Oh, so your answer to everything is everyone should just hide in their homes and never leave? That's the better, more free world you want, is where people can't walk outside? And even if they are home, they can't open their blinds because you'll film through their windows.
And if you don't want to be filmed in the government, then don't work for the government. You're a public servant. You're a slave.
Yep. Bow down before me because I have a camera. Rawr. Lisa Alcazar, good morning. Good to see you. Oh, man. It's just...
Hezekiah, you're my slave. You work for the government.
Internet God says, the first time I wandered over to Lane's channel and left a comment on his publicly available YouTube page, he threatened to sue me. You're a public servant. You have to tell me what the Third Amendment is.
Okay, I'll tell you what the Third Amendment is off the top of my head, but not verbatim. It is about quartering soldiers, about the government having to request permission to quarter soldiers in your house in a time of peace.
That's right. Maggie K's here. What's up, Maggie? So,
Now, the Third Amendment has been relevant since the Civil War anyway.
right? But to me, the Third Amendment is a great example, actually, of why they're wrong. Because what's their overarching argument?
Oh, they're taking our rights away from us. Yeah, if we don't use it, we lose it. Our rights are like muscles. If we don't use them, we lose them. Yeah, you do realize there's only been one amendment in the entire Constitution that has been removed, and that was during the Prohibition Amendment.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, you want to argue about the Third Amendment, yet nobody ever uses that, yet it's still there. So obviously, you don't lose it. I mean,
They have no. They just have no intelligence. It seems like grasping
anyway,
at straws.
Right? Maggie K hasn't been around for months. It's great to see you back.
Great to see you too.
Full Metal Jacket hasn't. Well, Full Metal Jacket came the other day, but who else was here today? That we got. I saw. Oh, Raven Ring was here. Maggie K. Yeah, today's a good day. Everyone's coming back.
Hello, Meta Rules.
Love it, love it, love it. You know what? You know what, Blackheart Knight? So many people come in here today that haven't been here in a while. I feel a happy dance coming on. Just an extra one, just to celebrate these people. What do you think?
Go for it, buddy.
All right, here we go. Let's do a triple dip happy dance just to celebrate all of our wonderful fans. I love you guys. Here you go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Yeah. Metal Rules is like, dude, keep your clothes on. I will. Ah, no. Why are you trying to do that? Ah. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, I got it.
Ah, leg.
Oh, man. That's scary. Glenn, no. All right, that's actually less scary than Glenn's cereal.
For Cardassia!
Oh, man. Ravenwing missed the happy dance. All right. But, yeah, so you got me. All right, hold on. All right, here we go. Wait, I got one. I got here, so we can have a matching set. Hold on. How about this one? There you go.
Oh yeah, original Star Trek.
Love it. Leland said, "Sweep the leg." There we go. All right. I'm gonna take my mask off. There we go.
Ah!
Hold on. And there's a kitty cat Frauditor. And then there's Hezilla. There's my puppers with her Hezokuai hat on. And what are you doing there, Voodoo? Get out of here. Stop it. What the heck is that? No. All right, it's pizza time. Oh, it's the only word that rhymes. Meow. All right, back to Elvis. All right, here we go. All right. You with the Glenn cereal pictures. Oh, no. Anyway. Oh, that's all good. Man, you guys are awesome. This is a lot of fun. But seriously though, like listening to the victim impact statement in this particular case, it's so
I
many things.
sympathize with her.
Yes, absolutely.
Especially with what I've been experiencing over the past few weeks with this whole thing. It's me with me though. It's like dealing with a stupid child because
Yeah.
he's emailing government offices that have nothing to do with what I do.
Yep. Yeah. And it's see, and it goes to again with Audit Them. He seems to have this. I don't know. It's crazy to me. That's the thing. So many of these guys, their philosophy in life just seems insane. And like I've said over and over, because I've tried. When I first started doing this a few years ago, I tried to sit down. I had Rogue Nation up here. I had Direct D up here. I've been on panel with Audit Them. I've been on panel with Joey Surreal. I've talked to these guys, and you can't talk to them. It's like trying to convince a turtle and to explain quantum mechanics to it. It's like
exactly.
it does nothing happen. Uncle Artie says News Now Voodoo Zap has I'll be a guest or else. Oh, something just fell. I hope it wasn't important.
Oh, yeah, Uncle Artie. You know what's up, man. Hey, check it out. I'm gonna go to Highway Star's house, and I'm gonna, instead of pooping on his records, I'm gonna pee in his boots. You think he'll like
Oh
it?
no! If you pee in his boot, I'm gonna zap you.
No, I'm supposed to be zapping Hez, not you guys zapping me. You like it better when I get zapped? Yeah, but I don't. Oh, crap! Never! I'm with
Oh, does it hurt?
Oh, yeah.
Get up here and tell me how much it hurts.
I'm telling you. Wait a minute. Why is the thing still on? What's going on? What the heck was that? Oh, Uncle Artie, that was your fault.
No, I think it was News Now Voodoo messing with the wires. It was a latent effect.
Yeah, punk.
Or better yet, it wasn't News Now Voodoo, it was News Now Dumbass.
Oh no, News Now Dumbass, no. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. I got the right one. Here we go. News Now Dumbass. Oh no. Yeah, dag nabbit. That's what happens. Anyway, Maggie K. Oh yeah, somebody's telling Maggie that Minnie has made this one. Yeah, my little guy made that for me. Good stuff. And then I got the Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity logo here. I'm gonna take it down if he keeps zapping me. You know what's cool, Maggie? I don't know if you guys could tell, but the stars are actually individually glued on. This is like the blue part is felt, and there's actually, if you count, he actually glued 50 of them on there, and he's got the 13 stripes. Like he did everything right. It's good stuff. Good stuff. He's a good boy. Anyway, let's check out the rest of this victim statement and see what else he had to say about this scumbag Lane Myers. Methodist Dave, we love Minnie Hez. Thank you so much. Alrighty, let's go.
Much of Lane Meyer's harassment was sent to me by identifiable people acting on his behalf, including Joshua Gray of New Smyrna Beach, Florida, who goes by This Is a Public Service on YouTube. Joshua Gray is Lane Meyer's literal partner in committing many of the crimes. He has repeatedly emailed me, called me, and forwarded Mr. Myers' videos to ensure I saw them. I want to acknowledge that I'm not the only one that Lane Myers has targeted. He has harassed, threatened, and terrorized many others
Overruled, don't interrupt. Go
in
ahead.
Tucson and beyond, dragging people into his chaos and fear for no reason other than his desire for control and attention. This wasn't just scary for me, it was scary for everyone at the University of Arizona who became aware of his actions at a time when our community is all too aware of the effects of behavior like harassment and stalking. Lane Myers has targeted colleagues and students at the College of Law, people who have nothing to do with him, who were simply coming to work or to class, and who ended up navigating locked doors and security protocols because of the threat he created. He made students feel unsafe at their own law school, and he forced colleagues to worry about their personal safety simply for doing their jobs.
I'm telling you, this guy, this is too much. I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Blackheart? You think that this is a stand? No! No! That's not Blackheart Night! Stop it! That's news now, dumbass! Oh no!
You know what I think about it? I think it's wonderful. I told him to do it.
Yes, someone who supports evil. Yay! Welcome. How are you today?
After all, if she didn't want to be filmed in public, she shouldn't have gone out in the public. If she didn't want to be put exposed like this, then she shouldn't even have a job.
Exactly.
She should not be married to a bootlicker like that.
Yeah. It's all her own fault. She asked for it.
She asked for it, that's right.
Yeah, going after criminals for a living. How dare she?
And Lane Myers was one of my best creations. I'm so proud of him. I made from the scum on Uncle Artie's shoe. Or,
That's
sorry,
right.
foot. I made it from a toe jam on Uncle Artie's left foot.
That's right. Uncle Artie's toe jam made Lane Myers, and Glenn cereal was made out of his toenail fungus. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good stuff. What did Uncle Artie say this time? Zap Voodoo and Dumbass, and Zap has too. Oh, he just wants to...
Oh, no. There'll be no zappy. What's this? What's going on?
Oh, no. Wait a minute. No.
Wait. Uncle Artie, I'm coming for you.
That's right. This ain't gonna happen no more, Uncle Artie. You're done, man. You're toast. Yeah. Hey.
Wait a minute. I think Uncle Artie fixed me.
Oh, yay. Wait, no, I don't want that. What are we gonna do? Ow.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Artie, for bringing me back.
Yes, thank you so much. Where's the smoke? Yeah, I gotta add that to the effects. That's a good idea. Show your tan to Maggie K. Okay. I wear gloves at work, so I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Maybe if I go big screen, you can see the tan line. I think it's kind of silly looking. See, I like the color of my hand changes. See, it's like brown up to here, and then there's a little brown spot because the gloves. There's like a hole where the gloves attach, and the sun gets through there, so you can see the little brown spot here.
Disclaimer: the views of the News Now Dumbass do not represent the views of Hezokuai or Blackheart Knight.
That's right.
Whatever he said, whatever comes out of his mouth, I'm not going to take any responsibility for that.
No, that's right. We know that it's a completely different person, controlled sometimes by him when nobody's looking. For those of you who don't know who this guy is, he's the leader of the Voodoo Dolls. He's pure evil. Between him and News Now Dumbass, oh no. Get rid of the farmer's tan ass. Right? Am I getting the neck thing yet? I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, there it is. You can see it.
Just wait till you get the raccoon eyes.
Oh yeah, right. All right. So anyway, getting back to the victim statement, and there's still a couple minutes left. I think it's almost done. But really breaking this down and looking at what she's talking about, if you dissect it piece by piece, you see so many of the things that we always talk about, right? Like the call flooding, the harassing, the following, the oh, you can't go out in public, oh, you're a public servant, oh, this and that. And one of the things she said that really, really hit me was and this was earlier when she was talking, was she said that you talk about the public servants are the slave things, this and that. Early on in the statement, she said that he was saying flat out that because her husband works for the government, that makes it okay for him to treat her like this.
No, it does not. I mean, where does he get off on saying that? Oh, wait, never mind. Goat Boy and I were having a little discussion about that because the frauditor mentality is that if you work for the government or you are married to somebody that works for the government, then you are automatically a slave to everybody else.
Yep.
That's why Goat Boy's coming after me, because I'm his slave. And that's why this would happen to this poor woman right here, because she is married to a public servant, and therefore she is the slave to Lane Myers.
Yep, exactly. And it's not just like the idea that they treat them like slaves, which is bad enough on the surface, but
And we
also
have no rights.
yes, exactly.
That's another thing Goat Boy told me whenever we were having our little email exchanges, that I had no rights.
Yeah, it's like when I was a kid growing up, like that was a thing. Like my parents, whatever, anyone, everyone I talked to anywhere, it would always be like, you want to get a government job because it has the best benefits. Because you know, you get you get possibly, depending on the job, you might get a pension, you might get paid time off, you might get, you know, all this great, wonderful stuff. Like that's a goal. A good goal is to get a good government job. And for some reason, it seems like these guys were raised by you don't want a government job because you have to give up all your rights to get one. Like what? Where did that idea even come from? I don't get it.
I wonder.
Breaking news: Hez was a kid once. Yeah, a long time ago, back in the 70s. Go ahead.
I have just as much rights as everybody else because I work. I mean, I work for the government, yeah, but I still have my First Amendment rights, and my school board, my school policy that I have recognizes those rights. I mean, I've shown people who question that what it says in my school's policy, but they still think that I am a slave, and that she's a slave as well.
But see, that's part of the problem with these guys and their mentality and their sick of the brainwashed sheeple fans mentality is that they believe certain things to be true that are not.
Exactly.
But since they believe these things to be true, that's one of the reasons why you can't talk to them. Because it's like they believe that if you take that job, you are giving up your rights by taking that job. They believe that. So if you try to explain to them that that's not true, they're like, what are you talking about? You don't have any rights. You can't talk to me. That's freedom of speech. You have no rights. Shut up.
I challenged Goat Boy as well to show me where it said that I had no rights. And he presented me with the Americans with Disability Act. He presented me the 504 law, and as a former educator yourself, you probably know what the 504 law is.
And the crazy thing, that's the other thing. That brings us back to when they take these bits and pieces of laws and court cases and things that have absolutely nothing to do with what they're talking about and use them. But this law says this and that law says that. It's like, okay, so what does that have to do with what we're talking about? It's like, even again, like with this video we're watching at the beginning, when the judge was talking, they were like, well, what about when Mr. Myers brought up this law and that law? He's like, well, that was a case about somebody who was doing this. It had nothing to do with what we're talking about here. And this case was about some. They always bring up these case laws and things that have, or ordinances, rules, regulations that have nothing to do with what they're trying to say. Like none of that has anything to do with the idea that you have a YouTube channel.
Exactly. And you've seen a lot of my videos where I will look up these case laws, and it's completely different from what they're actually saying.
Yep.
I can't. And DMA's source for "there is no expectation in privacy in public" is a case law called Katz versus the United States. It doesn't say there is no expectation of privacy in public. In fact, it was quite the opposite on that one, considering that the guy who was in question had a reasonable expectation of privacy within a phone booth.
Right. And the thing is too with that, it's like I always say that it seems to me like because they'll say this, the frauditors themselves will use this. They'll say like, well, if I take a video of my friend and we're in Disneyland and there's 10,000 people in the background, I don't have to get permission from each and every one of those 10,000 people. It's the same thing. It's like, but it's not the same as zooming your camera in on one of those 10,000 people and then following him as he walks through the park, which is what you're doing. That's not the same thing. It's the same. It's just like when they say, well, the security camera is the same as mine. No, it's not. How can you not understand the difference?
They probably do, but they're counting on their audience to not understand it.
Right.
It's the sheeple audience that they're trying to train.
Exactly. And once again, like I always say, if they don't know that, if they don't know these things, then they're dumb, they're idiots, and we could call them stupid because they're stupid. Like Schrodinger's cat always used to say, we point and laugh at stupid. But if they do know better, then they even deserve less respect because then they're doing it on purpose.
Now, I will say this. There are exceptions to that. I do understand now that Audit Them actually believes this stuff.
Yeah, which
at
makes
first,
it even
I thought
worse.
he was one of those auditors who didn't believe it until I've had my issues, communications with him in the past few months. But now I can see where he actually believes this stuff.
So he's just he's not stupid. He's insane. He's a lunatic. Oh man.
And a narcissistic one at that feeds off of the attention that you give him from all the stuff that does to you.
Wait a minute. Internet God's trying to pick a fight. Talking to frauditors or their fans is like trying to convince a Chicago Bears fan that the 72 Dolphins weren't better. Hey. You see this? You see this?
Get in your corner, Internet God. Mm-hmm.
That's why Miami beat him in '85. Dang nabbit. I know. I was there. Anyway, let's see if we can get the. Yeah, I think this statement was almost done. Let's go ahead and see if we can wrap this up real quick.
He's disrupted entire communities, and while I'm here today to stand up for myself, I'm also here to stand up for them. Catherine Hendricks shared in her letter to this court that Lane Myers supported her during her father's illness. Let me tell you what Lane Myers did while my father was dying during the same time that Lane Myers tried to destroy my life. My father was diagnosed with terminal cancer 2 months before Lane Myers decided to start harassing me. Lane Myers took a significant portion of the last time I would ever have with my dad and turned it into fear, stress, and chaos. Instead of spending those final months fully present with my dad while he was fighting cancer and when he needed me, I spent more hours than I can count talking to police, documenting Lane Myers' harassment, meeting with various security officials, and attending court hearings while living under constant siege. My family was trying to process my dad's illness and make the most of the time we had left, but Lane Meyer's harassment was always there, demanding attention, demanding time, demanding energy that should have gone to my dad and my family during those precious final months. I was harassed by Lane Meyer's sycophants while sitting next to my dad in the ICU on the day he died. Lane Myers took what should have been a peaceful, sacred time for my family and turned it into a period of fear and exhaustion. And for what? Because my husband was prosecuting him, Lane Myers targeted me. Then he invented a lie that I got someone fired to justify what he wanted to do: escalate, target, control, and harass. He even fabricated other lies that my husband and I were somehow working together to unethically prosecute people. Lies, lies, and more lies. Your Honor, Lane Myers wants to claim this is about free speech, but it is not. This is about the harm he has caused to me, to my family, to my colleagues, to the students at the University of Arizona, and to the broader community he chose to terrorize. It is about the fear he created in our daily lives, the time he stole, and the safety he shattered for so many. He only cares about his supposed rights while ignoring the rights of others to live free from harassment and fear. In one of the letters of support for Lane Myers, it was written that a community should tolerate diversity and freedom of expression and viewpoint as long as it does not harm others. I absolutely agree, and that is exactly the point. Lane Myers' conduct is not about diversity of viewpoints. It is about targeted harassment, threats, and fear. It is about dragging families, workplaces, and entire communities into chaos and danger because he refuses to take responsibility for his actions and cannot control himself. This is not speech that does not harm others. Lane Myers' speech was designed to harm, and it has harmed me, my family, my colleagues, and countless others in ways that will not disappear when this hearing ends. I also need this court to understand that while we are resolving the legal issues today, this will not be over for me anytime soon. Lane Myers made sure of that. I will still have to worry every day about someone showing up at my home or workplace ready to hurt me or my family because they have been incited by his lies. I understand this court can't stop that from happening, but it can send a message. It can send a message that Lane Myers and people like him who decide to lie and whip people into a frenzy will be held accountable for the harm they create, the same way that an arsonist would be held accountable for dropping a match into the forest and letting it burn. I ask that you consider this ongoing harm as you decide what accountability looks like in this case, and I'm asking you to see Lane Myers clearly for who he is and what he has done. Lane Myers ensured that the consequences of his actions will follow me long after today, and that is something I will have to carry forward whether he is behind bars or not. I'm asking you to hold him fully accountable so that I, my family, my colleagues, our students, and the many others he's harmed in the Tucson community can begin to heal and feel safe again. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Walker, for that. Let's turn next to.
All right. So I just wanted to play that. Obviously, again, that video, if you want to check out the whole thing, it's on Lucid Lair's channel. It's an hour and a half. Once he gets on, he talks forever. And of course, all it is him trying to justify what he did. None of it is taking any responsibility for any of it. Oh,
They never take any responsibility for their actions. They have no accountability.
Yeah, they don't care. They're all about accountability and this and that, except for when it comes to them. Then screw it. Oh man, they don't even want to be. They cover their faces sometimes, wear masks. They don't want to be open or any. They want everyone else to be, but not them. Rights for me, not for thee.
Right, exactly. Rights for me, not for thee.
Oh.
When it comes time for them to be held accountable, oh no! I was trying to hold the government accountable, but when I try to get my but I wanted to stalk them and everything like that, but I'm not allowed in the Constitution to do that. Bullshit! I should be able to whatever.
Right? Oh man, bad. Not cool at all. Anyway, oh my goodness, it's already almost 7:00.
You know
What's
the
that?
10th Amendment states that that everybody has the right to stalk people in the government, right?
Yes, that's exactly right. The 10th Amendment. Okay, First Amendment says if you own a camera, you can do anything with no consequences. 10th Amendment says that you could stalk government employees. The second, well, they all agree. Second Amendment says you can carry a gun. Third Amendment says that you have to know what the Third Amendment says, or that proves that I'm right and you're an idiot. The Fourth Amendment says that we don't pay attention to anything other than the first two, the third one, and we ignore the 10th no matter what. Oh man, she should sue him into the ground, even though he has or will have money. He has the judgment against him, ruins his credit score forever. Good. James Freeman imitating ICE. Oh yeah, he's been doing that for a while now. What's that?
I don't think he cares about his credit score.
No. Another thing, Maggie K. Casey Cameraboy actually got arrested for that because he had he bought like a bulletproof vest that said police on it, but he blacked out the POL, so it just said ICE. So and then you're imitating an ICE agent. No, it's a police vest. I just covered the POL. That's all. Yeah. Anyway, they suck.
Yeah.
So you know what? We got about 20 minutes left, and since you're here, how about watching a Frauditor from Illinois, Centralia, Illinois, DMV?
Oh yeah, that one that Goat Boy reported yesterday.
That's the one.
That's the video that he reported to the authorities, and he said that I was working on government time and everything like that to get that put out. As soon as your show was over yesterday, I downloaded that video off the original channel and started working on it. It took me about an hour or so, and it was up by 10 o'clock.
Right. Oh, this is going to be great then, because this is the one.
This is the one he reported me for.
That's insane. So wait a minute, it's not even about him, right? It's just because you did it during business hours, even though your business is closed for the summer?
Yeah.
Wow, this guy's stupid.
Out for summer. School's out forever.
Yes. School's been blown to pieces. All right. Yes.
School's been out for a while, you
yeah, my kids' school, they've been out, actually out here, they've only been out for like 2 weeks now. But yeah, everybody's out pretty much. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's July now. There are no schools open anywhere.
School starts for me on the 5th of next month.
Okay, my kids go back in September. But anyway, let's go ahead and check this out, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves at a DMV in Centralia, Illinois, where we have a newbie frauditor that goes by the channel name Amendment Audit, as he's been frauditing this one particular DMV over and over again, gets it shut down at least one time, comes back a few days later, gets trespassed, and arrested. Yeah, not very bright, are you? Coming back to the same place over and over again, and to the point where you get yourself in trouble. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Careful with the badges in this one. He's obsessed with badges, worker badges.
Take note of her name tag right here. This is the first moment she saw me.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
Oh, is that supposed to be some form of government corruption at the fact that she took her name tag off later on in the video? I mean, come on now, dude. You're grasping at straws at this point, aren't you, buddy?
Want a clipboard?
Yeah.
I have a pen of my own though.
Where did her name tag go? She completely removed it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Now, why is his name tag flipped around perfectly?
Now you really are just grasping at straws. Have you ever worked a job at a day in your life where you've got a lanyard with your name tag on it? That kind of thing happens all the damn time, and you're just too damn busy to even notice it happening. I actually know this because I actually have a job where I had to purchase a Loki lanyard, because I like Loki from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and it at times flips around by itself throughout the workday. I mean, come on now, dude. These things just are part of the job.
All the time.
Hello, can I help you with anything?
I'll take a complaint form.
Complaint form? Over here. Oh, hold on, let me go. Did you? I'm giving one email.
Real quick, I wanted to say this too. One of the things about these guys that drives me nuts, by the way, hello, Nightman's wife, is that this guy, these guys with the complaint form things in a situation like this, and I've seen this so many times. I probably should talk about this more often. I have said this before, though, that it's like, okay, what's your excuse for being here? Well, I came to fill out a complaint form. Okay, you came here to fill out a complaint form about what? Well, those people took their name tags off after I came in. Well, wait a minute. You're complaining about what they did after you got here? But the whole reason you came here was because you needed to file a complaint?
Yeah.
So you were looking for that, right?
Yeah. And name tags? Yeah, okay. Even when I worked for Walmart, I barely ever wore my name tag, and nobody really cared.
Well, that's why I'm saying it's like, that's why I always would love to see the reactions of the people getting the getting these complaints, because it's like I just imagine in my head, like, okay, let's see, apparently so and so did something wrong. Let's look at this complaint and see what happened. She didn't have her name tag on. Hey, Sue, yeah, make sure you keep your name tag on. All right. Like, what do they? And then they'll get so mad and make follow-up videos. They never responded to my complaint. They never take our complaint seriously because they're all evil, vicious tyrants. No, they don't take your complaint seriously because it's a stupid complaint that nobody cares about.
Yeah, really. Oh, by the way, another reason why I bought that particular Loki lanyard is because it was a breakaway lanyard because of the students I deal with who could probably use it to strangle me.
Yeah.
So it was, as soon as it was grabbed, it could break away and not be used as a weapon.
Yes. I used to have a breakaway one too. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's got that little plastic clip, and then it'll split at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I think Nightman's wife's here, and I think I'm going to throw out another happy dance for Nightman's wife and for everybody because I love you guys. You're the best fans. Let's go. Some happy dances. We'll just throw them out there. Plus, in about 10 minutes, we're going to hit the cupcake happy dance. So we're going to get 3 triple dipples on hump day. Let's go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. All right. Anyway, let's go back to the video, see if we can squeeze in the rest of it before it's time for the cupcake dance. Let's go.
Yeah, but I'm not breaking the law.
Then I'm gonna have to call the Secretary of State.
Do what you gotta do. I was gonna offer the only way that I'm willing to not fill out the complaint form is if you tell each one of your employees to turn their name badges around, but if that's the game that we're gonna play is calling the police on people that are not breaking the law, then
I have to call the Secretary of State for me to stick your video in here because it's under our policies where I'm supposed to have you on video or anything.
Okay, I know you're new to this game, but you should realize that Christopher Cordova does have case law on this, and he is an auditor just like you. But in that particular case law, it states that, well, you cannot do this with inside of a government building at your own whim. That if they ask you to stop filming and you have to leave, you leave and you stop filming. But if you stick around long enough, you may just learn this kind of thing the hard way. So let's carry on, shall we?
Notice that his name badge is still turned around backwards here. And another one. Where's her name tag?
So it's not.
Oh, there it is. The manager is fully aware of all of this and lies straight to my face in a minute.
It's under investigation.
Now she goes and approaches the rest of the staff. And now his name tag is the correct way.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. You too.
thank you. Did you happen to tell them to turn their name tags around or not?
Well, when I went out there, they all looked like they all had theirs the right way.
As soon as I
When I
came in,
just
they
went
turned
out
it.
there,
Mhm.
right, like behind the counter, so I did. From what I saw, they were all.
Yeah.
Right.
Would you care to tell them to make sure that they don't turn them around from the public?
I don't think they were meaning to put them behind their vest or anything. Your name tag, maybe it was just like tucked in on the side or something. But
I appreciate the effort, but they turned them around specifically because I was in here again.
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit. A bullshit.
Oh, yeah, definitely bullshit right there. Clearly, you've never had a job where you have a free floating name tag like that. I mean, all kinds of things can happen to it while it's just floating around like that on your vest or on a lanyard or anything like that. I mean, it's not like the pinned ones in your shirt where it won't go anywhere. I mean, come on now, get freaking real.
Janine's name tag mysteriously reappears as well.
You suck!
Oh no, the Illinois Secretary of State Police have arrived.
Oh, you say that with such enthusiasm, as if it were nothing more than a block of wood. That's some mighty stiff acting right there, my boy. You might want to try better than that.
5 minutes later.
Good afternoon.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Hot, tired.
I don't believe we've met yet. Do you mind if I ask your name and badge number?
Sure. Investigator Board, 1130.
You say Board?
Ward.
Ward?
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Likewise.
As long as you're not here to enforce laws that aren't being broken, I can shake your hand if you want.
I'm not. This month.
Yep, cool with me. Yep. So, what's on the agenda today?
Just hang it out till 5, I guess.
Seems to be. Did you swear an oath to the Constitution?
Yep, did all that for the job and everything.
Yeah, I figured. Cool. Shutting business down again today, do we know, or?
No, they're just going to cease while you're recording.
So till 5?
Probably.
This is honestly pathetic that they are willing to assist in violating everybody's rights. Because keep in mind, the staff has refused to serve anybody since I arrived, which they are obligated to do by the oath they swore. Also, the state's attorney has already informed this police department that they cannot make me leave or arrest me because I am not breaking the law. So what is law enforcement here to enforce?
Well, dumbass, they can enforce trespassing. I mean, if they ask you to leave, you have to leave. Otherwise, that's considered to be trespassing. And you are in a facility where there's a lot of private information going around. So, yeah, they're trying to protect the private information of the customers that come in there. And they have and they will continue to do that because of idiots like you who, well, might end up posting that private information online, whether you knowingly do it or not, because all you're doing at this point is aiding and abetting those criminals out there who are identity thieves. And yeah, that's something these people are trying to prevent, identity theft, which is a huge problem in the United States, dumbass.
Many minutes later.
Can I ask you a question before you guys shut down? Has you guys' body cameras been on the whole time?
Yep.
Seems a little hypocritical, huh? Didn't you see the sign? Either of you?
Well, the problem is we're required by law to record.
You know that's the definition of tyranny, right? What's okay for the government but not okay for the
I'm
people?
not going to argue with it. But I mean, I got a policy. I got to do what my job says.
Sure. Yeah. My company's policy says that I have to record anywhere I go. Sad. What time you guys come in the morning? You just want to head here? Call it 7:30?
It's called 8.
Call it 8?
Yeah, cut out an overtime. Save taxpayers some money.
I think even Investigator Metter thought to himself, this guy didn't really just say that, did he? I mean, we're wasting thousands of dollars a day just to dishonor our oaths here. We don't give a shh about taxpayer dollars or constitutional rights. 30-minute drive, I guess, huh?
Start at 8.
I got a job too. I can't be here at 7:30. Same time tomorrow, though?
Whatever works, man.
Well, some people work, some people don't.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, because I don't want ass prints on my new door.
So apparently this particular frauditor really has no life and came back a few days later and, well, ends up getting trespassed and arrested. So let's roll that beautiful bean footage, shall we?
Several days later.
All right, would you mind saying that one more time?
Yeah, like I just said, we're gonna. If you're still refusing to leave, we're gonna go ahead and arrest you and take you to Marion County.
And I've been disrupting how?
Just record.
Just sitting in here recording, not bothering anybody is disrupting.
Business from going on. Yep.
And that constitutes trespass to state-supported land.
It does.
What's been the difference between the other 3 encounters other than today?
Those factor into it. So, are you going to leave?
So you don't know if it'll be a book and release?
I don't know if they're going to release or not immediately. I can't tell you. I'll work with them.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see it. Yeah, I'm going to have to see it through because we've already been told that by the state's attorney this is my constitutional
It
right.
doesn't sound like they're the big ones prosecuting.
Who would be?
It'd be somebody else through the Attorney General's office. So if you'd like to put your stuff back in your pockets, I'll place you in handcuffs and take you on your captain. Okay?
Yep. All right. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave both of them on. What do I need to do?
You put your stuff down or take the bottom out. Make sure it goes with you. I need your other hand.
Who wants to hold it?
Yeah, it's not very bright to continue to return to the same place over and over again. It's like poking the bear. Nothing good is going to come out of it, and people will just point at you and say you're crazy because you keep on doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Oh my goodness, what an idiot. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That was awesome. Round of applause for the one and only Blackheart Knight.
Oh, yeah. You know what else Goat Boy said about that video?
What's that?
He was talking about the trespassing the Illinois trespassing statute that I forgot to put up, of course. I forgot to put up the Illinois trespassing statute, but he put it up there on his email, presenting it to I forgot whoever he sent it to, but saying that I got it wrong once again, like a year ago when he tried the same thing with me, saying I got the Illinois trespassing statute wrong, and even his own fans were like, last year, were like, no, he got it right. I mean, you need to back off.
Yeah. That's it. It's like, again, it's crazy to me that all of these guys seem to have this belief that trespassing only applies to people that aren't them. You can just, except me, because I'm holding a camera, so you can't trespass me if I'm holding a camera. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the cup. Cake. Happy dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Ole. All right.
Awesome. We love you, FNN.
That's right, absolutely. Thank you once again to Blackheart Knight for coming up. Oh my goodness, for joining me today. Thank you. Oh yes, thank you again for being here. Any last words before we go?
My last words, yeah, I think I'll be fleeing the planet here soon. I think I'll go find intelligent life on Ceti Alpha 5.
More intelligent than all of them anyway. All right, thank you for coming up. Thank you guys for joining us. As always, love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Happy Hump Day, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh, yeah. What was that?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, all right. Yeah. I'm all shook up. All right.